What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story out of South Memphis, and shout out Memphis. And it's a story that broke early this morning. And it's about this gentleman right here. This is 36-year-old Cadero Harris. And this guy right here is locked up, and he's charged with second-degree murder of his girlfriend. Supposedly, the way the story goes, this man shot his girlfriend dead during a domestic dispute. And if that's not bad enough, he also tried to cover it up. Now, it's been found out that, the truth has been found out, thus the man has been charged. But I want to talk about three things in regards to this whole situation, how this thing went down, and if better choices could have been made. I believe they could have. And you guys can leave a comment at the end after seeing this video and let me know if you agree or disagree. Let's take a look at it.
Mother is dead tonight, according to police, gunned down while her kids were inside her home. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live from where that shooting happened. Lakia, what have you learned about that investigation? We hear there's a suspect in custody. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Daniel. There is a suspect in custody. I'm learning that police got here to this scene at about 4:30 Saturday morning. This is Raynard Street, and we're actually only a few houses down from where that scene happened. You can also see that the crime scene tape is still lingering here at the corners from where officers had this area blocked off Saturday morning. I was told by one of the neighbors here that the victim had not been living here long. Now, police identifying the woman who was shot as Jasmine Eason, and the man arrested and charged with her murder is Cordelro Harris. According to the affidavit, Harris changed his story. Now, at first, he told police two men wearing ski masks kicked in his bedroom door, stabbed him, and shot the victim. Now, court records state that when Harris spoke to detectives, he admitted to shooting Eason, telling them that he and Eason got into an argument. The document alleges Eason stabbed Harris in the hand, and Harris grabbed a gun off the dresser, shooting Eason. Now, I spoke with a neighbor nearby who told us that he remembered seeing the couple come in and out of the home from time to time.
Well, I hate it so bad. It's a tragic situation to me. I hate that, because I've seen them. I see them going and coming, getting in the car, leaving, going and coming back home, didn't give us any problem. I didn't know them. I just see them. I didn't know them. I had met the young man once or twice. Other than that, he's very intelligent with me. Other than that,
And again, Daniel, sadly, 4 minors were in the home at the time of that shooting. Now, here's what I'm learning about the charges that the suspect faces tonight. According to police, he is charged with second-degree murder as well as aggravated assault. There were also some drug and weapons charges on that docket as well. Daniel.
Fox 13's Lakia Scott starting our live coverage off at 5. Lakia, we'll see you at 9.
All right, guys, that's the sad news of what happened to this lady. Now, I'm going to approach this video a little bit different. Now, usually I do these videos and then I just comment on what I see, and from a common sense standpoint, how stupid it is. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I said there were 3 points I wanted to point out after seeing this story. Actually, there are 4. And I want you guys and you girls to listen to what I have to say and leave me a comment and tell me if you agree or disagree on what I say. The first point is this. There are a lot of people out here with a negative mindset, and it brings negative results. In the report, they said it was a domestic disturbance. Supposedly, she stabbed him and trying to get out the door. I guess he was holding her back. Typical stuff some of us know. She stabbed him to get away from him. He shot her. We all know that's noted. One of the things that they said that really raised my ears was he also faces, in addition to second-degree murder, he also faces gun and drug charges. Drugs, both of them were found in the home. 4 children in the home, and you got drugs and guns in the house. See, it's a cycle that we going through where children are getting more and more violent, but they're exposed to stuff at a younger age, and it becomes normal to them. Your mindset has a lot to do with where you go in life, and that, in addition to your focus and what you prioritize, is, important in the long run. There are a lot of us out here that can't see past the length of our nose, and we're constantly in a fog. Whatever catches our fancy, we go in that direction. That's why you got a lot of us out here right now that are constantly going in circles and getting frustrated and not knowing which way is up. That's the first thing. Drugs, guns in the house. So obviously this guy either sold drugs or he was a drug addict and he had guns. So either he was trying to protect the stash or you figure it out. Either way is silly. That's the first point. Second point is this. I honestly believe a lot of women out here don't even know what a good man is. Look at this dude. Now, I'm not talking about just his appearance. Just look at this dude. He's 36 years old, right? Mr. Harris is 36 years old. Look back and see where you were at 36 years old. Some of us had good career jobs. Some of us had our own homes. Some of us were out there raising families. This guy and this girl had something that brought them together, that was alike, some commonality that brought them together. She's gone, he's here. He lied straight to the police after shooting this girl. Oh, some dudes came in here with ski masks, this and that. So what, they was going to rob you? They shot her. Then come to find out when things don't add up. Oh yeah, it was me. She stabbed me and then I shot her. Make that make sense? That's your girlfriend. Evidently, you loved her enough to be in the house with her and kids. I don't know if none of the kids was his or not, but say the kids wasn't his or they was. There were children in the house. As a man, you were supposed to be setting an example, not having drugs and guns in the crib. See, a lot of these people out here are selfish. And the women that take this type of dude be selfish right along with them. It's no way I would have drugs and guns around my children, especially out there in Memphis where it's a high rate of children getting guns and shooting each other or getting guns and shooting somebody else. It's like nobody watches the news or nobody cares. And it's not just Memphis, it's other places. These women be getting these dudes, and any man to do. For real, like any man. Like it's like they don't know what a good man is or like don't care. Just having a man is enough. And this is the outcome. Obviously, it was something with them that clicked the way they said, okay, we're going to shack up and build something where she didn't see it through. That's the second point I wanted to bring up. The third point is this. It seems like a lot of times children are no longer some women's priority, top priority. I don't know no animal unless the animal breeds in abundance to where they don't protect their young until they're old enough to go out on their own and survive. There are people out here, men and women, mainly women, because women had a lot of times have custody of children and stuff like that will have their children in horrid conditions. I've met women like that and I left them alone immediately. Yo, you don't take care of your kids, you can't do nothing with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't understand it. You ain't ready for love. Sex is for the accomplished. So it's building. There are a lot of women out here, and I'm gonna tell you something, there's a lot of women out here, especially out here in Houston, that's drop dead gorgeous and can't get a man to save their lives because they're not in order mentally. 4 children in the house. Who was taking them seriously? As a mother, I would be like, I don't want my child around this because even though it's not affecting them directly, they see. When we're kids, we're taught not to talk back, not to say certain things. That don't mean our vision don't stop working. A lot of these young kids you see up here committing crimes and doing a lot of unruly stuff now is because they learned by watching adults in their house doing the same thing. If you out here and you dealing with a dude, man, make sure he a good dude. And he's a good role model for your kids, not just somebody that keep you warm at night in bed and supply your needs. That's the thing. When you have children, man, that man has to have some type of positive effect on them like he does on you. Can't think about yourself. And this brings me to the last point. This is the most important point, y'all. Let me say this. Women, you hold all the cards, whether you realize or not. Some of you fellas in here can comment and tell this. History showed this. Men only do what they think is attractive to y'all and to make them more favorable in your eyes. You a drug dealer or whatever, there's a lot of poor women out here, they flock to that. Don't look at the danger, just want to be in the limelight. Just want to be around somebody. Some people want the D-boy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You're making an irrational decision on a temporary feeling you got, where the long-term result can cost you your life, such as the case with this woman. Now she's gone. Her children's still here. He locked up. I don't know if the kids was his or not. You think he cared about that right now? No. Anything we think y'all like, that's cool. We do it. Guys acquire assets to attract females, not for validation of other males. If they do, something's really wrong. But guys, we know out here, we do and dress a certain way to attract a certain type of chick. Or just to attract a woman, period, to where we can have the pick of who we want. But we want to look universally presentable and make ourselves attractive to the female species to come to where we could vet them. If you ladies out here start saying, you know what, we're not going for this, we're not going for that. This right here is this. Hey, I got kids. I need a real man, somebody that this. I can't keep having my kids around this type of stuff because their future and development is up to me because I'm the one with them in my custody and I can't have any negative influence. No matter how nice you are to me, it can be detrimental to my children. Don't think. Y'all can change this. You can change this really quick. Start shunning a lot of the stuff that men do. And a lot of these guys that are abusers and a lot of these guys that come in with masks and stuff like that, you wait out long enough, they can't wear that for long and you'll see the real them. And stuff like this won't happen. Same thing with you fellas, man. When you guys got assets and there are people coming at you all certain kind of ways and stuff, if you slow down and pay attention and look with your eyes closed, what you hear and feel, you'll see right through the madness. Stuff like this shouldn't even be happening right now, especially when children are involved. Because, I mean, like I said, it's a ripple effect. Somebody threw a big stone in the pond, and them ripples keep moving. And the only people that really affected by it, besides the parents of this girl, is the children who depended on her for their everyday life or living. Just something to think about. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.